Hello, everybody, and welcome in to Fire Pod with me, a Twin Peaks podcast friendly to the first-time viewer and the rewatcher alike. I am the rewatcher, Colton Robertson, and I'm joined by the first-time viewer, Joseph George. What's up, buddy?
Oh, what up, what up? Always a pleasure to be here.
Oh, and it's always a pleasure to have you. Today we are discussing Season 2, Episode 19, titled Variations on Relations. It was written by Mark Frost and Harley Payton and directed by Jonathan Sanger. And for those of you who do not know, who may be joining us for the first time, odd place to jump in, but that probably means you've watched the show before, at least, you know? It probably means you've watched the show and you're like, oh yeah, let's just click on a random episode and see how I feel. That's cool. You know, the only rule is that you have to have seen up to the point we are at, because we will spoil things that have happened. We just won't spoil anything that comes next, because like I said, I know, and Joe does not, so I'm not going to ruin shit for him. He gets to go crazy with the theories, he gets to have a lot of fun, I get to egg him on, it's a great time. So if you have not watched the show, you should watch the show, and then you can come on back. I would appreciate that. If you don't mind getting shit spoiled, then yeah, that's on you, but I just wanted to give you a fair warning and all that. So, how are we feeling about Season 2, Episode 19?
Oh, man. Yeah, it's, I said it was beginning to feel like the end for real last week, and it's continuing on that road for sure. It feels like the bows are about to be tied up, which is weird. It's weird to think that. I've been watching the show just for so long now. It's like just been. It's like Thrones, back when we were.
You've really gotten to savor it too, because it's only like 30 episodes we're watching, if that. No, it is 30 episodes in the first two seasons, and I mean we're taking 6 months with it. Like that's
it's been and in way more detail than I feel like anyone ever actually would watch a TV show. You know, like I don't know if people are stopping week by week to go on full, theory rants and be
no, certainly not,
and all this. So, but no, this it's Wyndham Earle continuing his business. Really cool visuals this week of Bob and like a shadow figure or
the
silhouette
hooded shadow.
Yes.
Whatever that is.
And then the moon phases, and can't believe I never brought those up before.
You have.
They always. Okay, I guess maybe I thought that it was like to keep track of just how much time has passed, I feel like is what I gave it to before, or if I did bring it up. But now it feels like I don't know. I don't even know really what to make of it. This is Thomas Eckart's box. What the fuck? What does he have to do with the moon?
Right.
I feel like that's more of a Bob or whatever thing. But maybe it's all, feels all connected, everything. But no, this...
Yeah, Coop literally being like, what you would think is that we're dealing with 3 disparate cases, but I believe they're all one,
Yes, I'm with Coop. I am 100% with Coop. He's connecting all the dots. Everything is coming together. I
love when that plan come together.
So this, but yeah, I feel like I've thought this before, but maybe this week it's almost solidified. It feels like that Bob his reach has grown, or he's doing things that I guess he couldn't or wasn't doing while he was in Leland. It seems
right.
So it feels like he's toying with people, and in ways that, well, you know what? He did toy with Cooper while he was in Leland's body. That kind of was his whole thing.
That was definitely part of it. He also, with Josie being like, what happened to Josie?
That's an outright taunt. Everything was indirect
like him being
taunt
like,
before.
haha, fuck you.
Yeah, so, but it feels that I was thinking whether he was in someone right now or if he took someone else over. And it more feels like he's choosing not to do that on purpose because he has a greater reach or he just doesn't need to anymore is kind of what it feels like. But I made kind of the mind switch of just looking at Bob as not Bob, as just evil. I don't know, as just in general, just kind of evil.
The evil that men do, as Albert puts it.
And say it wasn't Bob. Say it was, we never got a face. We never had any character, any entity to tie it down to, do we still look at all the evil that's going on as like the same thing? It's like I don't think so. I think you would take the surface level view of like, oh no, that person just went insane and they murdered because it's bad and whatever. But it's so easy to be like, to assign everything to Bob, and it's just like, I don't know, Bob must have had a hand in this, but it's, why can't we in real life, or outside of a show, just speak of evil, I feel like, this easily. It's not spoken this easily.
This plainly, yeah.
Whenever you can just assign an entity, so that's why, maybe religions were cooking something, it's just real easy to be like, yeah, devil, hate that guy, he's all evil, and it's like Bob, it's like, so it's easy to assign, I don't know, a name, but that's maybe even scarier that there isn't an entity and it is just pure evil and whatever. But no, I guess this is I don't know. I'm not wanting this to be revealed or, explicitly told to me of like how Bob is controlling people, whatever. But it at least feels it's all culminating at the cave, or with this mural, with the painting, with whatever that is, the picto. They call it something, I guess. But it feels
the petroglyph.
Bob, Wyndham Earl, Major Briggs, Log Lady, even Miss Twin Peaks, everything. Is heading,
all connected.
Yes. So that's but so the theories, I don't really have many, I guess, direct guesses as to what's to come. But just it feels like the show, I'm waiting for Miss Twin Peaks is really what I'm kind of waiting for now.
Well, that's season 2, episode 21, titled Miss Twin Peaks.
So I guess we got an in-betweener.
We got one more before we get there. And it's, we're looking at some goodies, these last 3 here. So I'm very, very excited. But let's begin a scene-by-scene breakdown. We'll start in Owl Cave, where the remains are not nearly as devastated as you anticipate. All it did was tear down the wall, the literal wall around it, so that it could reveal the petroglyph. They noticed that someone had been there since their last visit, and Hawk determines that it's the same footprints as he saw outside the power station whenever they found the body in his office. And that leads Coop to believe it's Wyndham Earl. And Coop's like, I do not like that. I do not like that. If Wyndham Earl is trying to do something with the White Lodge or Black Lodge or whatever, it's not good. And,
no bueno. Love Hawk. Hawk, he's not just like, oh, this is Wyndham Earl's track. He's like, oh no, I've noticed this at the power outage, and the left heel was more I don't know, bro was like down to like how Coop could recognize tire tracks. He is the human hunter, or just the nature hunter. But this was, I don't know, the little petroglyph or that was revealed. It's kind of a weird like Close Encounters thing where Major Briggs has seen it as well. He knows it, without actually. I don't know. I guess
like he intuits it. Yeah.
And so, but Coop, I was really curious if Coop would have been like, oh, this, like I've seen this somewhere else before or something. But it seemed just to be completely new to him, and he was just kind of taking it all in. But yeah, I was that's the one thing I was curious if this would be familiar to Coop, whatever it was in the cave, or if it is all brand new. But I mean, I tried to like pause and look at the pictures and everything, and it's like, well, I feel like I'm going a little crazy of trying to make sense of it, and if I even should, or if it's just random drawings with certain, I don't know, and stuff going on, but it feels like if anything, it's like a map. Overlay this over Twin Peaks, something pops out, I feel like, or I don't know, is my only guess right now as to what this is going on. But yeah, it was very surprising to see that the cave wasn't just in rubble, or I thought like
Right, it
some
wasn't
like
just
a
collapsed.
or a
Yeah.
stairway, or I don't know. I thought something was going
Yeah,
to be
you
behind.
thought we were revealing a portal, and then it's just like here's the petroglyph. So yeah, definitely a. And I was trying my best to temper expectations last week with that, without being like it's not a portal.
Yeah.
I was trying.
Yeah, grand treasure room.
I think last week at some point I went like, don't you feel like maybe that's a bit fast or a bit easy? And you're like, no, it feels like what's going to happen.
No, actually, it feels very likely. Yeah, it is the
like,
most likely.
I was like, fair enough. No, but I mean, I can't blame you one bit, because we are looking for the White and Black Lodge. It seems inaccessible unless we do some mystic shit. So I completely, like, that's why I'm like, it. And you're on the right track there. Just happened to not be here.
Okay.
Earl tells a story of the Black and White Lodges to Leo and Rusty Tomasky, a youth to whom he promised. His name is Rusty Tomasky. Earl got him to his cabin by promising him beer and a party.
Okay.
Rusty's like, man, beer and a party, yeah, dude, I'm so down.
Why is this guy Roderick from Diary of a Wimpy Kid mixed with he's Johnny Storm in Fantastic Four, new Johnny Storm, and
Joseph Quinn.
Yes, Joseph Quinn. But his character in Stranger Things. Is that him? Is that Joseph Quinn? Yes, it is. Man, he really looks so different with all the hair and all of his new characters.
Very different vibes.
But yeah, this guy was kind of the perfect Roderick and Eddie. Yeah, baby. Yeah. But before, maybe their father. Actually, is what I should be saying. So, but yeah, I don't know. He just reminded me a whole lot of him. He was all right, man. Yeah, where's the beer, man?
You said there'd be beer, dude.
I mean, you show up to this shack in the middle of the woods, and you see Leo Johnson and Earl. They're the only two there, and he is still like, "Yep, vibes are still on this tracks, man.
We're so gonna party, dude."
Man, I guess just promise someone beer. He finds the right people. I guess he knew.
He knows exactly who he's preying on, to be sure. I really like the explanation of the Black and White Lodges that Wyndham gives. It also indicates to us that obviously this is important to his plans, not just like there hasn't really been anything that hardcore crossed him over with the Black and White Lodge as that being a part of the reason he's there until now, you know?
And it didn't seem that, I found this stuff in the cave, now I'm going to start looking into the White Lodge, Black Lodge.
He needed to find that, and Coop led him there.
So, yeah, no, and he I don't know, he knows things that Coop doesn't know. He knows what I would assume Major Briggs knows. That, kind of track. He was
from
on
the
Project
Blue Book. And
so it's like,
here, I'll read it, because it is kind of a, there might be a lot to parse if we can, but it says, once upon a time there was a place of great goodness called the White Lodge. Gentle fawns gamboled there amidst happy, laughing spirits. The sounds of innocence and joy filled the air, and when it rained sweet nectar that infused one's heart to live life in truth and beauty. Generally speaking, a ghastly place, reeking of virtue's sour smell.
Yes.
Engorged with the whispered prayers of kneeling mothers, mewling newborns, and fools, young and old, compelled to do good without reason, the fools. But I'm happy to point out that our story does not end in this wretched place of saccharine excess. For there is another place, its opposite, a place of almost unimaginable power, chock full of dark forces and vicious secrets. No prayers dare enter this frightful maw, for spirits there care not for good deeds or priestly invocations. They are as likely to rip the flesh from your bones as to greet you with a happy good day. And if harnessed, these spirits in this hidden land of unmuffled screams and broken hearts will offer up a power so vast that its bearer might reorder the earth itself to his liking. Oh, this place I speak of is known as the Black Lodge, and I intend to find it.
Yeah, bro, and feels pretty analogous just to heaven and hell, the way he's describing it, and now it feels that it is a place that at least, talking in the show, kind of in real life, I don't know what I'm speaking here, but it's like a place where we go after our life, but it feels like in the show, you might be able to access it while you're still, it might be like a misconception that you have to die first in order to actually access it. And an interesting, I don't know, caveat of how Wyndham's describing it here is that in this world, it's heaven and hell or White Lodge, Black Lodge. They exist. Like it is fact, you know. There's no debate in it. It feels like there is mystical shit in the world.
Well, it's certain. It's a certainty to some people. You know, it's not a universally accepted.
Yeah,
you know,
okay.
like.
So it still works in the real world.
I take it that a lot of what happens in Twin Peaks is rather secluded. Like, as far as the direct impact it has on the world, the Black Lodge and the White Lodge.
I see.
So I do think that, like, it's an old Choctaw, I believe is what they say. Or no, it's not Choctaw. I'm thinking of Moonrise Kingdom. I can't remember what tribe Hawk's people hail from, but
yeah,
he says it's an old myth, you know, like it's like even they present it as a local legend.
That's true,
a local myth.
Okay,
but now we know it's true, you know, like we know that it's valid.
And I think the Wyndham's perspective, the thing that's interesting there is that, like, we're said, okay, there is basically a heaven, there is basically a hell, and he describes heaven as the worst place ever, and hell is, you know, that's where I want to be, which...
That's the vibes. Those are my kind of people.
So, yeah, it's like if you were to know for a fact that heaven and hell does exist, there will still be people out there that don't want to go to heaven, you know, like, yeah, like, I don't, like, that is an actual, it's, I don't know, it doesn't make sense to my mind. But there are
people who would prefer the company of the dark. Yeah.
So, which is, you know, mate, I guess I don't, is that truly their root feeling?
He wants to harness.
Yes.
The Black
He's
Lodge.
power hungry. Yes. And it
not
is
necessarily go there, but use it somehow, which is fascinating. I have to imagine we are dealing with a villain's hubris.
Yes. Yeah. I guess I thought it was just more of his life didn't go the way he wanted it to. Now he's just going to make everyone else's as miserable as possible. And it feels like the Black Lodge, I feel like even Wyndham knows, or maybe he doesn't, that like he can't do anything directly like a Bob or whatever. But like the more power he gives to the Black Lodge, or the more he opens it up to the world, the more damage will be done, I feel like. So I don't know if it feels like he's more of like an accelerationist,
trying to build the Black Lodge almost so that it shall inherit the earth, sort of.
But he could be very, you know, egotistical and in that way, want to do it himself, or think that he has, you know, the better ways than
it was just the
else,
specific line where he says, let me see, a place of almost unimaginable power, no prayers or anything. And if harnessed, these spirits in this hidden land of unmuffled screams and broken hearts will offer up a power so vast that its bearer might reorder the earth itself to his liking.
I see. Yes. He's trying to become Leland.
The Black Lodge. Like he's trying to, he's like, I want this ship moving within me, which is another level of fucked.
Damn.
But,
it's like
Wyndham was sick fuck. I'll tell you that much. He mentally and in many ways ill. But,
yes.
We shall push forth where, Pete waxes poetic about Josie as he figures out his next chess move. Yeah. I don't believe I'll ever see a tree as lovely as Josie.
Yeah.
So cute.
What was it when Josie walked in the room? All
the flowers were abloom.
The flowers were abloom. Yeah, and he didn't rhyme at first, but then he came around to rhyme the second time.
And he does it again. Yeah.
It's like, I don't know.
A poem as lovely as Josie. The original is a poem as lovely as a tree. It is an actual poem that he's just replacing with.
Oh, he's so
Josie.
knowledgeable, bro. Pete is. Oh my God, Pete's an actual lover. Dude's an actual poet. Like he's got chess. He's got. I just want to see prime Pete. I want to see a flashback of fucking whatever Pete was doing back in the day, in his lumberjack days or whatever. But even here, I
think I became familiar with this poem via Superman the movie.
No way.
It's Trees by Joyce Kilmer. It's one of the poems that Jor-El loads into
His
Clark's
shit?
little pod to teach him him Earth culture. So it's I think you hear Marlon Brando recite, I don't believe I'll ever see a poem as lovely as a tree.
Oh my God. That's wow. The connections are everywhere. And they're everywhere. 76, like this is the 77 Superman or 78. I always get the year wrong.
I believe it's either that or Superman 2. I can't remember which one, but I'm pretty sure it's because I can't remember if it's in his ship on his way to Earth, or it's when Gene Hackman gets to the Fortress of Solitude and starts like stealing stuff or like stealing knowledge and testing crystals and shit. I can't remember. It's not that important. But
that's so I don't know. That's just sick. That even a poem. Let's see. Yeah, Joyce Kilmer. She died in 1918. So yeah, in like the 1800s, she probably wrote this, or very close, and it's still being used today. In Superman, in Peaks, and then now we're even talking. I feel like that's just like that's cool.
That stands the test of time. It does. Mm-hmm. It does. A little over 100-year-old poem now, which is pretty sick. But
wow.
Regardless, yeah, he replaces trees with Josie, just kind of the most beautiful thing on Earth. And he goes, "Oh, Josie," and it's then that Catherine walks in and is like, "Stop it, you pussy!" Yeah. And is like, "Open this for me," and he goes, "Well, there's not a. Do you have a key?" Yeah. And she's like, "If I had a key, I wouldn't need you to open it, would I?" "Oh, there's not even a keyhole."
This
it's a
could
puzzle
take
box.
Years. Bro was potentially ready to spend years on this puzzle box, which is
he's like it could take years. I like that he's like preparing her for the worst though. Like he's like, we could figure this out within a day or two. But also it could take years.
Who knows? This we don't know what we're getting into. And definitely
Thomas Eckhart left it to her here, which is a hysterical little last hurrah as far as leaving someone something in your will. Here's a puzzle box.
With another puzzle box inside of it, too. It's a puzzle box within a puzzle box that has a puzzle on top of the puzzle. Yeah, it's puzzleception.
We're all sorts of fucked up.
Feels like going on. But yeah. Pete... Maybe it's he's just setting it up so that he could seem like a god whenever he actually opens it up instantly. He's like, yeah, this honestly, it's a puzzle box from Guam. I saw this shit, he does say that, the Doolittle twins or whatever the fuck, so yeah, he got up to shit in Guam.
He's been around the block. That's what I'm saying.
What's Pete been up to, man? That's there's another side to Pete though that I haven't seen. But yeah, he's I don't know. I love it.
Wowee Bob.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Wowee Bob. I don't know. Pete's kind of getting a little sus, every single week. There's a little bit more. He's on this panel of judges here. The red curtains right behind him. Anytime I see those damn curtains, I don't know. The red flags go off or the red curtains. But this, just these three old men. What? Pete, Doc Hayward, and the mayor. What? What? They're all white-haired. They're all, I don't know. They're all just old. They're not particularly evil. They're not bad. Pete, I don't know what he got up to, but I wouldn't say he's a bad guy.
Pete and Doc Hayward are exceptionally good men as far as what we've seen.
The mayor,
The mayor just seems like an old man.
Yeah, he's stuck in his time. It feels like, but so the red flags aren't really going off for the characters themselves or because of who they are, but they're all kind of similar in a way. That's weird. That's like I don't know. With all these revelations that aren't actually they're just relations, but I'm having revelations on these relations, and to let everyone in on the know. I just fucked up this title every time I typed it, whether it was into our little Google sheet or even into the transistor where we upload the episodes. I typed it
or anything.
Yeah, 3 times I typed it in, and I typed it in wrong every single time. But no, this revelation.
You replaced relations with revelations. Yeah.
Yes, but I think it still works. There have been revelations that have been made, and they are about relations, about Donna and who her true relationships are. I think and I don't know, this weird trio, these weird 3 musketeers. What's the fucking What's the link? I don't know.
What's the link? You'll find it. You'll find it one day.
Giant, big, but that seems like the milk guy from the hotel,
right?
That feels like giant guy, but I don't know the outfit. That's the only reason, and he's just a weird dude,
bald.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and he shows up exactly before the
That's
giant
true.
every single time he appears.
Yeah. I guess the red curtains give me giant, and man from the other place, and Laura, but Laura, I don't know.
Man from the other place now also feels weird on the other side of Josie's death, because it's like, you thought that maybe not necessarily a good one, it was still ominous, but like he gave Coop hints, he gave him, and stuff like that, and then now he's dancing on Josie's grave and shit. I don't know. Yeah. It's kind of it's kind of fucked up. Man from another place.
Mm-hmm. The ones that will like to tear your skin off your bones, whatever, but also greet you with a nice good day. I feel like.
Hey, there you go. There you go.
Mm-hmm. He's one of those. A manipulator of sorts.
A manipulator indeed. What was the end game in giving Coop those hints, huh? But
they needed the lodge to open up, They needed Coop to be in Twin Peaks. They needed him to be, but why him? Why, He didn't, Andy swung the pick, But was it Coop and everything surrounding him to get Andy in the cave to have that I don't know. Is it that detailed? Does Coop just need to be there for some ritual later on? There are many possibilities, but yeah, Coop, Laura, seemed to want him there too. Like Laura was like, no, I need your help, and maybe it wasn't directly to Coop, but she called out to the void or to whatever, and then Coop was what came
Coop
or
answered.
What connected.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I'm ready for some just whack fucking rich, like, I don't know how crazy it goes, like how.
Yeah, the last episode is going to please you.
Okay, yes, I just need to get there. I need to get there so bad.
The season finale of season 2, at the time the series finale, is I mean, we're balls to the wall. Like it's like it's like 45 to 50 minutes of mystical shit. Like
did the Lynch walls drop, or did like the frost bear
a lot kind of like wait, you can do this on TV a little bit.
Okay, I like the sound of that.
One of those things where it's like, well, of course this got canceled in 1991. You know what I'm saying? Like
that makes it much better.
They just weren't ready. Just weren't ready.
Yes.
No, but
yes, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready and not at the same time. I am. But because I don't want it to end, but I need to know whatever I need. I need it in my brain.
I'm there. I'm so there. But we'll move forward where Bobby tries to convince Shelley to enter the Miss Twin Peaks contest, saying that beautiful people have easier lives. You never see a beautiful blonde go to the electric chair, he says.
Logic. Good.
It tracks.
I mean, and then him just
pretty privilege is a thing. It's just
not in the way he's saying it. I feel
no, definitely not in the way that he's saying it.
And then I love how he still feels like he has like this hold over Shelley, like or that Shelley really cares but like it is weird that like because he says I don't know the exact line, but don't worry, baby. Bobby's in charge. I really forgot just how big of a rift they put between Bobby and Shelley towards the end of this season. Mm-hmm.
Because I don't even remember if it's reconciled really.
I mean, we got Gordon Cole coming in and reconciling it a little bit.
Cole, baby.
The
guy acts like he's never seen a kiss before.
Take a look, pal. You're about to see it again, or whatever. Oh my god, it was so.
I mean, David Lynch is the performance of the episode for me, like easy.
Ooh, I didn't think of that. Oh man, I guess
it was the way he was like his comedic presence was fucking incredible. The way that he was splicing in and out of the soft talk and the yelling and kind of seamlessly. Like I don't know, I loved it. I loved it. But, and it was in an episode where like there's not really like a. Oh, that's the one,
No, no one had to really reach. I feel like Wyndham is always, I notice his just because it is like, he's playing a crazed, insane person, and I'm hoping he is not this way at all in real life. So it's like, he is putting on quite the performance every week. But no, I like the Gordon Cole pick is actually, like, he did shine. I don't know, David Lynch was
hilarious.
Was
it's
fucking,
so fucking funny.
Going. But yeah, that's, good old, but I don't know. Bobby needs to go. He's or he needs to wake. I thought he had his grow up moment a little bit. It felt like he kind of had that a little earlier, and then he just fell back into this.
He's receding for sure. I think that Bobby is one of the primary sufferers of the show not being sure what to do with him. Like he just started pursuing this thing with Ben, but at that same time they decided to make Ben lose his mind, so then he's just kind of sticking around through that whole thing, and it put a ton of distance between him and Shelley, and now there's nothing for him to really come home to type shit. Like it's a weird spot to have Bobby in for sure, but I'll tell you Bobby does see some better stories. I'll tell you that.
It's good. That's good. I mean, he feels, I don't know what I really want from him either. It's like I just want him to not be so Bobby,
such a child
right now. Yeah, I want him, but Bob and Mike, it's been a weird Bob and Mike, Bobby and Mike the whole time. They've just
Bobby and Mikey.
It's just it's been there,
It has. Mm-hmm. What's it mean? What does it mean? But. Regardless, elsewhere in the Double R, Dwayne and Lana have breakfast as Lana tells him she wants to win the contest. And he's like, oh, I've been known to give a speech in my day. I will train you up. And she's like, no, that's not what I mean, dear. You are a judge. I want you to rig it so that I win. And he's like, oh, my honor will not stand this. And she's like, I will fuck your lights out. And he's like, okay.
Good deal. Yes, actually, I've rethought it.
Upon reconsideration.
Be careful what you wish for, Lana. We got Wyndham Earl putting the sights on whoever's winning this one.
Yeah, I know. So. That was what was hysterical about it, too. Like, cutting from a scene with Wyndham a couple scenes prior, and then her being like, I'm gonna win this shit, and I want you to make sure I win this shit. And you're kind of like, thank God, go ahead, protect,
as long
protect
as it's not
Shelley,
the other
protect
three.
Donna. Yeah.
It's like sure, actually, and it doesn't seem that Lana's all that bad, I mean, she's on her grind.
No, Lana doesn't deserve to die, but I'd rather she died than any of Shelley, Donna, or Audrey.
That's true.
That's true. We're talking about fiction. I don't care, bro. She ain't real.
Yeah. So, but yeah, what's the you get tuition money, I guess, or whatever, or like
tuition, like a free year to Twin Peaks Community College and $2,000. I think was the other other caveat.
Is it really just money? Is that like the only thing that Lana? Is that like, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure Miss Twin Peaks also like is like kind of a mascot for the city for the next year. Like they go to events and they they're at like ribbon cuttings and shit. Like it's a ceremonial position as well, if I recall correctly.
I see. I see. Yeah, so
you're kind of a face of the town for a year.
Just on her grind, I guess she's it's what she's all about. So, but
gotta do what you gotta do, I suppose. But Cooper enters the diner and puts in an order for him and the lawman, then invites Annie to go on a nature study with him. And Shelley then recites the poem given to her, and Coop's like, "What was that?
Yeah, huh? Hey, one more time?
Run that back for me, Turbo." And she's like, "Oh yeah, it was a poem written to me. Actually, 1/3 of a poem. The other copies were sent to Donna and Audrey." And Coop's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna need that."
Yeah, and I guess it's better that he didn't tell her. Oh yeah, that's from a psychopathic serial killer, by the way. Watch out.
Shelley's got to be a little bit like, the fuck's going on? That'd be a little frightening if a guy in a full FBI regalia is like, "Oh, you received a poem under mysterious circumstances? I'm going to need that."
Yeah.
And I'm not going to tell you anything else. That'd be a slightly bit frightening. But I don't know. I don't know that she thinks into it at all. But Annie serves up his order of a dozen donuts and 4 coffees, and they exchange a little laugh and loving glance, and they're longing for each other extremely hard. And Shelley's like, "Oh damn!" And like, I love the way they like turn and walk back to the back through the diner together. It's cute. It's cute.
Coop, he says, I don't know if it is my line of the episode, but they're just so cute together. I don't know. And Coop just saying, "When I talk to you, I get this tingling sensation in my toes and stomach." And it's just like, I love how open they are with each other. They just say whatever it is like on their mind. And I feel like it's weird to not call them normal. But I feel like they aren't the most normal people. They aren't your average run of the mill. But like a normal person would be like, okay, or like hear that and just, I don't know, it's too corny for more.
Yeah, it'd be kind of off put, but
no, they're just too cute.
There's an honesty in it, a vulnerability that she really appreciates, because one of their first conversations, whenever he was like, "How are you?" and she's like, "Look at me, I've forgotten all social niceties. I'm not supposed to tell you how I really am." And he's like, "Fuck it, man, I like that." So I think that transparency is kind of foundational to Cooper and Annie. I kind of love it. But we'll move forward, where Cooper has Hawk retrieve the section of the poem given to Donna, then Leo's arrest report. And Briggs observes Andy drawing the petroglyph on the conference room blackboard, correcting some lines, and Cooper requests the assistance of Briggs with the case at hand, asking for information on Earl's activities with Project Blue Book. And Briggs is like, "Yeah, my security clearance was revoked." And he's like, "Yeah, but come on." but
come on now, dude. You got that brain out there still. You got all those memories.
And Briggs is like, "Do you believe that this information will prevent future loss of life?" And Coop's like, "I am certain.
Assuredly." Yes, I do. Yeah. I don't know, his dialogue, his just, it's so him, everything he says.
It's so perfect. It's so perfect.
But, yeah, this, good old Briggs is, I don't know, I feel, security clearance revoked, but he's still in the military, I guess. So, like, he can't just blurt everything out. I don't know, but it's like, man, come on, dude. You're like, you're giving him...
His honor would dictate that he's not supposed to, unless something like, do you think this information would prevent a future loss of life? And he's like, most assuredly. So I think Briggs is like, "I'm on board then. We can do it." But it's then that Hawk brings Leo's arrest report, and Coop explains that even a man who has lost motor function the way Leo has would be able to write with the same basic style. This matches this. I believe that the 3 disparate cases we are currently working on are all connected.
Yes. Dun dun. I like it's just
It's all stuff that we already know too, which is kind of funny. We're like, yep, they are. They definitely are. But you're like, fuck yes, Coop's getting it, baby.
You figured
Let's
it
go.
out. Yes.
Yeah.
We're on the path. He's taking the steps. So
he is indeed.
Mm-hmm. Very, very nice. And
Very
I love the handwriting looked so different. I could
so
like whatever
different.
it
wasn't
showed
even
them.
Fucking close,
I know,
dude.
and I'm like, but he was like, "This is fact. This is Leo Johnson," and I'm like,
dude,
all
kills
right.
me. I'm like, all right, dude. Do your thing, brother. You are correct, but I don't know that you're correct for the reasons you think you're correct.
Great. I mean, maybe he truly did Sherlock it out. He's like loss of motor functions. He's captured by Wyndham under. Maybe he truly knew, but I don't know. I looked at the writing. And I'm like, wait a minute, it's so different. I'm like, it's like one's in cursive. I feel
not
like
even close.
Yeah,
like
his original.
I don't see the basic style he's talking about at all. Like,
I wonder if that was just for fun. Like, if they were just like, fuck it, like let's just make it so different on purpose.
It's funny because he looks at it, and I thought he would kind of go like, I'm not sure, but he just goes, yep.
He's like immediately like, this is Leo Johnson.
Exactly what I thought. Yeah, it fucking kills me, man. I love it. Sorry, but we'll head over to the Great Northern, where Dick, with his nose bandaged, approaches Ben, wishing to see Audrey to discuss his wine tasting event, but is directed to the concierge due to Audrey's not being in town, and Ben kind of not really giving a flying fuck about Dick. Doesn't remember his name, doesn't remember his department, doesn't remember anything about the guy, basically. And they have this, threatening exchange where Ben says that the business will pay for medical expenses for Dick's nose, and Dick is like, oh, thank you, most graciously, thank you. Also, I would assume some sort of workers' compensation would be involved. And Ben's like, you know what? I'm sure we can make that happen. And he's like, good, I will let my lawyer know. And he's like, you're a fucking lawyer. You're a fucking lawyer. God, the urge to do bad is so goddamn strong so much.
Bro went on his Agent Smith right there. I mean, he sounded
locked in.
Almost like Hugo Weaving a little bit. Like, I don't know, when he was just... then
he pulls a carrot out and takes a big old bite out of it.
What the fuck is bro? He always has food. I don't know.
I like that it's a carrot instead of a cigar now. Like, he stopped smoking cigars, and anytime he would smoke a cigar previously, it's now a carrot he's taking a bite out of.
I see. The habit replacer. Carrot. Yeah, maybe good
carrot instead of cigar.
Hey, fuck, don't knock it till you try it, I guess. But I'm not going to keep...
I mean, you got to do what you got to do. It's part of his, it's part of his clean living initiative. He's trying to be healthier. He's trying to be better.
Okay.
So instead of smoking cigars, let's eat some carrots. How about it? He pulls them from the same spot.
Pocket,
you remember the way he used to? Remember the way he used to like? He'd grab a cigar and he'd like do this big circle with his hands, bringing the lighter and the cigar to his face at the same time. I always loved that, and them replacing it with a carrot is so fucking funny. But I love it. But we'll head over where after constructing a paper mache pond around Rusty, Earl gives Rusty a beer, and Rusty's like, "Thank you. This is all I wanted." And Earl gets out a crossbow and commands Leo to give him an arrow. And Leo's like, I don't know. And Rusty's like, come on, man. You're not going to shoot me with a fucking arrow, are you? Like, that's kind of ridiculous. That sounds stupid. Why would you do that? And he's like, Leo, give me an arrow. And he gives him an arrow. And Leo watches as Earl shoots Rusty with an arrow. And Rusty dies.
You young boy, lucky boy, getting to know the fucking afterlife, the old question tale. I mean, I feel like I do. I do want to kind of go with Wyndham Earl, actually. I was thinking of switching to Lynch for the performance, but I don't know. Every time Wyndham Earl goes on his monologues or just his crazed everything, I do like it. And yeah, nice to, the game has gotten into the real world now. Like the Coop, I guess Coop does say like he's changing the game, whatever. But like he did kill people before, and it was a chess piece that was removed. But now he just literally put the body in the chess piece that is being removed. So it's like the game really hasn't changed I feel like all that much, and this is just kind of a literal, more, I don't know. It's just he's in a literal chess piece, but what I would love is I don't know. Do these sacrifices need to have, like, is this part of a greater ritual going on? These deaths and placing him here is I don't know. Is this placement important?
As in the gazebo?
Mm-hmm. Is Coop, like, is the death, because the death didn't happen there at the gazebo, so like I don't feel like, if it's ritualistic, I don't know, but if the placement is truly important, but it's at least where Coop was made aware of it, and it feels that just Coop is I don't know, there's more to Coop than I have seen, or that has been made aware to me. So I'm waiting, I don't know, for something.
I think he places him at the gazebo because that is where he saw Coop and Annie earlier in the episode. Like, it's a direct threat
that
to
where
be
they
like,
are?
I
Oh
saw
my
you
God.
here. Like, and I think it's just more pushing Coop into the idea that Wyndham is always watching. He's always around. He's always there.
Because they were on the little canoe. Were they in the gazebo? Actually,
no, they walked by it though after they got back to shore, and Wyndham's looking through his
binoculars.
He's
literally there. Yeah, they actually show him there. That's right. Okay, now I'm remembering. I don't know why the gazebo. I couldn't remember just that visual, but no, it's coming back.
Yeah,
now.
they never go in the gazebo. They're just like right beside it. They are there without being in there. But
yeah, okay, definitely another taunt then, or like
But yes. But regardless, we'll head over to the Twin Peaks Miss Twin Peaks contest, where judging and rules committee Doc Hayward, Dwayne Milford, and Pete Martell are addressed by Ben, who wishes to have the year's speeches be on the subject of conservation of the forests. And they're like, is there any chance that this has anything to do with your business endeavors? He's like, nah, it's just a good idea. It's at the heart of our very soul of this town. But
is it though?
Lana then enters.
Like, there's a mill. Like, isn't that like what they do? They export lumber. Like they chop down trees. Pete was a lumberjack. Their log lady's husband was a lumberjack. It seems that like their identity is actually cutting trees down. So, but I don't know. Maybe that was a new Martell thing, or this was once the mill was put in. Then
I don't know.
But yeah, I he's doing things for the right reasons still, but not.
Well, he's doing the right thing.
Or yes, right thing,
wrong reasons.
Wrong reason. But yeah, he's
trying his best. He's trying his best, I suppose. Maybe, I don't know. I don't even know if I'll give him that kind of credit. But regardless, Lana enters the contest immediately with Shelley, Donna, and Nadine in line. Bobby expresses his worried thoughts about Mike's interest in Nadine whenever he arrives. He takes Mike aside and is like, so, buddy, fill me in. I'm clueless. I gotta know. What's the deal? And Mike asks Bobby, do you understand the sort of combination sexual maturity and superhuman strength, what that can provide? And he leans in and whispers something to Bobby, which profoundly impresses him. He draws the attention of the entire room, and he just kind of walks away in disbelief. And Mike looks back at Nadine and winks. Mike's getting it in.
Yeah, dude, I want to know. I want to know now. What is going on? What is superhuman? Like superhuman strength. What's going on?
And sexual maturity, incredible.
Yeah,
incredible.
So but yeah, they're both happy. Like Mike winks at Nadine, and Nadine's like, "Yup," or she's like, "Yeah," or just like, "Yup, that's us."
I know that's
like,
right.
I know that's
right.
What you're talking about. Like, I know. Yeah. Yup. All right, and not shy about it whatsoever. High schooler. But Mike is grown now. You know, he
is assuming the role of the man.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's just, I don't know, full suit, everything, and he's like even talking to Bobby.
I love that he is like aging himself up, which is hysterical. Like he's done with these childish games. It kills me. It kills me. But
we're I don't know. I was earlier wondering if they would even dive into this, you know, if like it was just going to remain a mystery and we wouldn't see Mike again. But no, it's a very blatant. They are not shy about it at all in the show. So I think that's
they're like, yeah, Mike is fucking this woman, for sure, which is hysterical. But we'll head over to Blue Pine Lodge where Harry speaks with Catherine, requesting to know Josie's reasons for the things she did. Wishing to understand, and Catherine tells him her beliefs that Josie never really showed her true self to anyone. And she goes, all right, now help me with this box. And he's like, well, there's no lid, there's nothing. And she's like, I know, man. That's why I keep showing it to people. I don't know what the fuck to do with it. And when Pete enters, he takes it and drops the box, which opens it.
Genius.
But it is found to contain another smaller puzzle box. And he tries to drop that one too, which does not quite work.
Hold on, poodle. Or hang on, poodle.
Wow, wee Bob.
I held it just like this. I mean, what a way to enter a room, dude. You know? What the fuck? Wow, wee Bob. What?
Yep.
What? Why did you say that, Pete? Why did you say, you know? Yeah, you even said it. You knew. You knew that I would hear that.
I text Joe immediately upon watching this part of the episode and went, Pete just said something that I know for a fact you're going to run with. And
yes,
I won't be able to do anything to stop you. Yeah.
And yes, I did. But Tooth, you know, the Guam and Doolittle, that was just kind of interesting of his past. But, I mean, you can't name drop Bob, dude. You can't just, that's written. You know, that's not a Pete ad lib or a what, you know, no, this is
Wowee Bob. Yeah.
Bob's in the fucking box, you know, I don't know.
Bob in the box.
You're gonna let Bob out, but Moon, are these known horoscope symbols or astrology symbols, or are these peaks like fictional symbols completely? I
don't believe that they're all fictional. I do believe they're astrological, if I'm not mistaken.
Like on the mural or the pictoglyph. What the fuck? Petroglyph. I don't know why I go picto. Petroglyph. There were like the planetary symbols, like I don't know, Mars and Jupiter, and all the planets were there. Venus, which was interesting, you know, planetary alignments, and we have the moon, and you know, all the celestial bodies being important. So I mean, yes, but the symbols that were on the moon puzzle box itself, those are the ones that I don't know. They looked familiar, but I don't know exactly what they referred to.
No, I don't know what they refer to either, but I'm in the same boat. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I've seen these.
Let's see. I was about to Google the puzzle box, but that's very bad. I'm just going to go into the episode and then just freeze frame the puzzle box so I can look at it, because I feel like, I don't know, it could reveal something that I don't want to see.
Yeah, it could.
Later on. But yeah, and again, this is like something that I feel like I shouldn't do, because do people back in the 90s, you know, they couldn't just throw on the episode and pause it and look at this box. David Lynch didn't think that people would be going, you know, or like the writer, I don't know. So it's like, it feels a little wrong, but that's just kind of what I do a little bit. So it's, but I don't feel like,
I also sent you a text of the astrological symbols. So you can match them up if they are there.
There they are. Oh yeah. That's just looking like it. Yeah, just looking. What is that? Wait, what the fuck? There's a bear paw. There's like a fucking on the puzzle box, not the real life ones. There's like a bear paw. So it feels like but there are some that do resemble the just real signs as well. So it looks like a blend of the two. Pete, can you just fucking show me the box? God damn it. Where is
Pete? Show me your box.
There we go. Yeah, 69. That's a classic. There's the Gemini.
Immediately noticed.
Yeah,
Immediately noticed.
But yeah, and then there's like Aries as well. I think that is Aries, and then but then Bear Paw. Fucking, that is not one, or that I can.
The 69 is the 69 looking one is the zodiac sign for the Cancer.
That is Cancer, not Gemini. Yes, not Gemini. But yes, so there are real ones, very very real ones. Arrow, but yes, but Bear Paw, I don't recognize you. That's for sure. But every other one, like Omega, or whatever that one actually is, and then, but yeah, that seems to be the only one that's not real. So, and what phase are you? You are you are waning? What order? This isn't clear as to what order we're going in. It's one of the crescents. We're getting bigger. No, we aren't getting bigger. What moon phase are we in right now? Are we in Bear Paw? That'd be kind of weird. Or what would that even let me know? I don't know. No moon, I don't think, in this episode, but there was one, I think, last episode, or I don't know. They have been showing it, which is I've never tried to actually match the phases to anything other than just the time is passing, or to know, like, yeah, all right, a week has passed, or it's been a month, or whatever. But now there's a direct fucking puzzle that here. Like there's
now there's a literal puzzle to solve. Yes.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, good old.
Regardless, we'll head to the nature study with Dale and Annie, where they talk about their respective troubled pasts, and he tells her that he could understand her pain, and they hold each other, and they share a kiss, and Wyndham Earle spies on them from afar, disguised as a fisherman. This is probably my favorite scene. I mean, it's hard not to go with it. I had, if I recall correctly, I did have some other candidates. If not one other candidate, let me check.
Yes, near the end of the episode.
Never mind. Yeah, no, this is not my favorite scene, but it is right there. It causes my favorate scene. I'll tell you that much. But
yes,
the way they just very very sweet. I love Dale and Annie's chemistry. They do a great job.
Yes, I did it. I guess I went with. I meant to put it in the shot box. It was just I loved how it looked. This episode,
ooh, gorgeous.
Or just how they shot Annie, looking a little Laura-esque. Or grown up Laura. I don't know. She's embodying Laura a little bit, which is interesting.
I think there's a definite tie between Carolyn, Laura, and Annie as far as like the way Coop perceives them. Yeah. It's all are women he feels he should save somehow, or like vindicate or protect, or they all. I mean, he is Captain Save-A-Ho, and I mean that affectionately, not in a negative way, but
yes, yeah. This one at least feels the best.
He has knight in shining armor syndrome, Hello?
Oh, I think we back. I don't know. Right at the hour mark every time. It's always around here. But I think we're back now. But,
okay. I said he has knight in shining armor syndrome.
I see. Yes.
Yeah.
And yeah, I guess this one he is still asking Annie. He's like, do you would you like my help or whatever? But it is it is definitely what he's projecting first, or being that he wants.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's an inherently negative thing by any stretch of the imagination, but it does kind of set himself up for perhaps heartbreak at any given time if he feels the need to save somebody, or help them at all. Not to say that you shouldn't want to help anybody, but like that's just like if that is the crux of the relationship, it can be that can be stressful. But Dick hosts a wine tasting event for the Stop Ghostwood campaign. Lucy and Lana help him pour the wine as Andy displays his knowledge of white wines and sparkling wines. Yes, there is also white wines and sparkling wines. Dick's like, good job, Andy. He also swallows some of the wine when he's told to spit. You know, Lucy says that one of the wines tastes woody, to which Dick is like, no, it doesn't.
Yeah, but banana. You know,
Lana's
it doesn't
like,
taste woody, but it does taste banana. Yeah, no,
he's like, yes, that would be the metrochloric acid.
Yes,
and Andy points out that there's a little bit of chocolate, and he's like, yes, very good, Andrew. And Lucy's like, why don't we just skip the wine and go straight for the banana split?
Yes, and I don't know. Is Lucy still trying to give Dick a chance? Really? You know, I guess it's possible that he is the father. You know, so like me, yeah.
It feels like he's moved past being an option.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah, and Lucy maybe is realized. She's like, all right, dude. I see where your head lies, but yeah, the I don't know, banana wine. I gotta try it. You know, if this exists. I feel like it's just to get on Lana's. There's no fucking shot there was banana in there. You know,
he did say metrochloric acid is what's making it taste like banana. You know, like maybe you could be picking up a note of banana. But
that's crazy. If I don't know if that's is metrochloric acid. Is this really the banana taste? Is this like a does bro actually have this knowledge? I have no clue if this relates to banana at all, or if he's just making shit up. Because all I know about bananas is they got potassium, and they're yellow, and they're the most sold item at Walmart. And of all things, we
That's
fucking
interesting. I didn't know that.
We love bananas. Humans, you know, it makes sense, I guess. You know, it's just what we've been eating for generations on end. And yeah, I mean, yeah, I just bought bananas yesterday. I ate one this morning. Matter of fact. Every morning with my waffle. It's I don't know, that combo. Peanut butter, waffle, syrup, and a banana? Fuck! And my coffee? Yeah, I'm fucking on. But
I looked it up, and often in wine, banana flavor and aroma primarily originates from a compound called isoamyl acetate, which is not what he says.
So wow, interesting that there are just actually banana-hinted wines out there, though. That's... I guess grape, you know, wine's just grapes and bananas. So yeah, I could eat those together. But at least for the episode, it felt
real fucking bad.
I know they're just kind of great.
About it long enough.
They're just kind of goated. They help with cramps. You know, they're great. Just a great morning and just any time a snack.
Yeah.
But. Yeah, weird banana you know, but
very weird banana tangent. Wouldn't normally have spent any time talking about bananas. Shout out to Lana Milford, I suppose. But
yeah,
we'll push forth after Lucy spits wine in Dick's face. She is pregnant after all. She cannot swallow wine.
He doesn't even have that in his mind at all.
Not even close to being on his mind. But at the diner, Gordon tells Shelley a war story, and that shot is my favorite shot of the episode. Whenever like Shelley's got her knees bent up into the booth, and they're leaning in and talking to each other. I love it. And they have a pie delivered while Dale and Annie approach, and they sit across from each other. It's a real double date. Cooper
3
talks
slices each too, which was
incredible.
That was insane.
Massive quantities. But I do adore that Gordon tells Coop, he's like, these Twin Peaks, they really produce the most beautiful women alive. She's a goddess walking amongst mortals, don't you think? And Coop's like, she is a very beautiful woman. That she is, my friend. You are very beautiful. I love the way that he's like, he drops it down whenever he's talking to her. It's so funny. He goes, Shelley, before I lose my nerve, I would like to kiss you. And right as they begin to kiss, Bobby enters, and he is incredibly confused by the whole situation. And Gordon's like, what are you doing? Bobby goes, what are you doing? What is this? And he's like, what you are seeing is 2 adults sharing a tender moment. He looks at Shelley and goes, you'd think he'd never seen a kiss before. and you're about to see it again. And then
Wow.
they actually kiss. And this was one of the, I alluded last week to Mad Shinomic being called like a, not actually genuinely being made fun of, but the whole like teacher's pet thing. Like she's the one who got to kiss David Lynch. So like she got to, she got a little shit on set for that, which is hysterical.
This I don't know, very, very nicely played out here. I like that Bobby got a little bit of a slam
humbling,
dunk ish,
deserved.
And who better to do it than the director himself? I don't know, and
Sonny.
creative.
Yeah, I love that he calls him Sonny and is like, you fucking child.
Check this shit out. Like fuck, look at this shit. Now look what
I'm
can do.
I'm gonna cuck your ass, Bobby.
While you're in front of everyone else too, and
I know I'm drawing their attention because I yell everything.
Oh, Lynch! I mean, just an absolute go. We got Kyle MacLachlan. It's hard to beat, Coop and Kyle, but I don't know. Lynch comes in with his own air every time. He's
every time, and every time you see him, you're just so fucking happy to see him. It's just like, yes, Gordon Cole. And you can tell it does seem like this is probably his last episode in the show, if not his second to last.
He does
the
say
way that
a
they're
line.
sending him off. He's about to leave and everything, and he's like, until my return.
Yes, until I return to Twin Peaks. It's like, okay. Bro was planning. He knew from the fucking get-go.
He had ideas.
But yeah, that was a cool line. I don't know, that was sick.
This was his last appearance in the original run. So last appearance by Gordon Cole here, him kissing Shelley, which is great.
Wow.
But
what a way to go. What a fucking mic drop. I mean, let me just kiss the most attractive person in the entire show. So wow. I mean, yeah,
just for the one time. Oh, it kills me. It kills me. But back at the wine tasting. Oh, this is when they do all that stuff. That I covered that whole scene whenever they actually do splice it and interrupt it. Lucy spits in Dick's face and all that good stuff. But regardless, we'll go to the Great Northern where Cooper has a drink by the fireplace, and we get my favorite scene of the episode where we get Jack and Coop interacting.
Yes.
Let's fucking go. And they're they're waxing poetic about love and romance and, hit you like an 18-wheeler. But goddamn, is it sweet. I love that, it's just guys being dudes. Guys being dudes. Just a couple of sweet guys being sweet dudes.
And Jack, learned a little lesson here. Though Jack was a little worried. He was, it's hell, or whatever. It's not good. There's too much pain, or some about pain. And the Coop is like, no, especially pain, But that's
he's like,
that's
it makes you feel everything, He goes, even pain, and he goes, especially pain.
So yeah, I mean, great. It was very short and sweet, but I saw that you had it in the box. So I shared the love, giving it to the nature study that they had. So the two love scenes are taking the cake this episode. But
good episode, dude. And I loved this scene. I thought that finally getting Billy Zane and Kyle MacLachlan to act across from each other is very, very cool. And just an incredible exchange. You are witnessing a front 3/4 view of two adults sharing a tender moment. That fucking kills me. I can't. See, that's where I'm like, it's hard to not go with that scene for me. But take another look, Sonny. It's gonna happen again. But regardless, no, I really do love it, and I think that this scene it just gives you everything you want. It gives you the sentimentality that you haven't really gotten from Coop in a while. He hasn't had that sort of vulnerability, and getting to see him like this is very, very sweet. And it's then that Jack has brought a telegram that makes him decide, I got to check out. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Yeah, that's is this Audrey, like, but she's to return tomorrow though? Is that like I thought that was the idea, but it felt like it was, is Audrey in trouble and he's going to see her, or Audrey, I don't know, like. It's something to do with Audrey, I feel like. I don't feel like it can be anything else. Or maybe it is, I don't know, completely unrelated and some other side that we haven't seen of him. But I was trying to think of Audrey being gone, but she'll be back for Miss Twin Peaks. Is that, or like did they literally say that she'd be back tomorrow, or that she
I don't know,
was just out for the day? I that's what I was trying to remember, if they said when she would be back, but that's kind of the only thing that's running through my mind of what this telegram or why he's leaving is something to do with Audrey. But
going to go see her maybe a little early, like maybe he has something to do, so he's going to go and find her in Seattle or something. I don't know. But yeah, I can't really remember what the telegram says, to be honest. But at the Haywards, Donna asks her mother about her association with Ben Horn. What she says is, oh, I'm working on that charity and stuff. And Donna's parents really try to deflect, and Donna's just not letting it happen. She's like, yeah, sure, definitely, for sure, no doubt. Feels like the charities would definitely send you those roses, wouldn't they? And they're like, ooh, whoops. Hello? Dude.
Okay.
There's no way. This is a terrible.
Wow.
Can you hear me now?
Man, now, yeah, I don't know. It was just getting real bad there first. I don't know. Yeah. Today, I guess the Peaks gods. Weird. I don't know. Some's going. But
yeah, I was just talking about Donna asking her parents about the charities and stuff, and the
she knows
the roses, and she's like, come on now, don't treat me like a child. Let's go. Let's talk about it.
But they're not. I don't know. They're not giving it an inch, which is interesting.
They aren't. They're like, no. Yeah, they're like, and it's so obvious that she knows something. So like, it's funny that they don't just go ahead and have the conversation. They're just like, yeah, we're gonna keep acting like we have no idea what you're talking about.
I mean, maybe it isn't just that Ben's the father. I don't know. Maybe there is something else that isn't like. Well, maybe it isn't that simple. But yeah, I kind of was surprised that conversation didn't happen right there. Right. But she was, I don't know, yeah, maybe I'll use the money to fucking go study abroad, see you later.
She makes the threat to leave town. She's like, you know what? I've done a lot of shit. I've been through a lot of shit. But Mom, you cheating on Dad would break it. Like that would be it. Like if you cheated on Dad, I would leave.
Yep. That's friend murders, 2 friend murders, and weird side story with Malcolm and James and all this shit.
And the fucking kid with the corn and
yeah, what the fuck? Where'd he go? Where you come on in the fucking the bookshelf and. What's his nuts? Oh my god, a lonely soul.
Yeah, but Mom, you cheating on Dad? That's gonna make me leave.
Yeah, but makes me. I don't think she actually gets the money. I don't think it turns out that way. I don't think Donna is winning Miss Twin Peaks. If I had to guess, it's between Audrey, I guess, Lana. If right. It's kind of who I want to win. So if someone is going to die.
I feel like we're, with Wyndham zeroing in on Annie and Coop.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe he still does kill the winner of Miss Twin Peaks, but I feel like there's also a no matter what, he's killing Annie.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Or at least he wants to anyway.
Mm-hmm. That's true. So, but did Annie even enter Miss Twin Peaks? Or
no, that's why I'm like, I don't think it matters who wins. Like,
I don't think
that's why I'm like, I don't think it matters who wins Miss Twin Peaks. He might still commit that murder, but I think his new priority is Annie.
Yeah, that's wow. Oh my god, the possibility that just ran through my head is I was just thinking of everyone who entered and Nadine. Being someone who entered, and if she wins, but Wyndham tries to kill her somehow, and it just doesn't fucking work.
We get a payoff like Nadine killing Wyndham Earl.
I mean, Nadine. It's crazy that this adrenaline and superhuman strength has only played up to having good, crazy sex with a high schooler. I cannot believe...
She did take out Hank. She did take out Hank.
This is true. She did actually use it and defended Big Ed. Yeah, fair enough.
Yep.
Fair enough. But there's still, I don't know. There's still it's still there. It's still.
I feel like we got to utilize the person with the super strength to our advantage at some point, right? Like somebody with super strength has to do something, dude. Because we're gonna need it. But
yeah, I don't know what situation. I guess but killing Wyndham, that would
help.
Epic.
That would help.
Yeah,
so.
But yeah,
Coop arrives at the park's gazebo. I love whenever they do this. Whenever he like pulls up to a scene and the red and blue flashing lights of police cars are like shining and like glaring off stuff. I think it always looks good. But a wooden box is found. Apparently from Wyndham Earl. It is believed to be a bomb, but there's no metallic signature. There's no ticking noise. They can't tell if it's a bomb. And he goes, well, there could be plastic in there. It could be a problem. Have everybody back up behind the car. He ties something around a rock and is like, Harry, there used to be a time when I could predict Wyndham's every move, but I fear that he is rearranging the game. He has gone beyond the edge of the game board.
Yes, he has. I guess, yeah. So the game, he didn't say the game has changed. He just says the game has gotten larger. So
yeah, it's a bigger game now, and he can't predict where he'll go with it next. But
Ka-pew! Yeah, he gets
clearing a distance. Coop shoots the rock after tying it to the door and to the rock.
I think he just wanted an excuse to use his new toy,
his new gun. Yeah, very powerful weapon.
So that
opens the box and they find the dead Rusty Tomasky with a note that says, "Next time it will be someone you know."
So, it's is that the queen or is there an intermediary step? Is there another step?
We do have 3 episodes left. Is there? What's the deal?
There's a lot of time. Too much time. I feel like so. It's I don't. All the 3. Donna, Audrey, and Shelley. They just please. They gotta stay.
Please be okay.
Yeah, but Ilana, no offense, good,
Doses.
but yeah, you could go. Wyndham, you could obviously go. And then I need the Bob showdown. I need I don't know, I need some fucking mystical or in real life. Bob is like, all right, I'll actually become physical to fight you, Coop. Whatever it happens to be. I need a Bob to go. That's really the only kill list or one that I need gone is Bob. I'm trying to think. It's like Ben. I don't know if I really want him to die. But
no, because I mean, like you said, he is he's not necessarily on a redemption arc, but he's doing the proper stuff. He's just, and like he even says, the urge to do bad is strong, and he doesn't do the bad stuff, which is good, which means that it is genuine that he wants to do good. It's not like it's completely devoid of proper motivation. That's why I'm like, when it comes to deaths, it's like, yeah, I want Wyndham and Bob. I like bring me Thanos.
Is Mike?
But
is Mike just doing? Is he just selling boots? Again, is he just back to his
yeah? I mean,
life?
Mike. I think he got back on haloperidol, and Gerard is able to keep him at bay.
But Wyndham is on the same shit, and I guess Wyndham might just on his own accord want to do this stuff, but yeah, this I don't know. Feel like this, the one arm man. I mean,
yeah, we've seen the last of the one-armed man. By the way,
yes, he is missing an arm, but like, could it just be Wyndham tying it behind his back and fucking putting a big shirt over it, and like, he's a man of so many different disguises, and like, he's been around the whole time, and maybe they just used a different actor. They kind of look somewhat
They
alike.
do kind of look alike.
You know? So it's like there is, I feel like I'm not crazy for kind of going there, but the loss of an arm, that's pretty tough.
Big hurdle to overcome.
That's pretty tough, I'd say. So it's like, but a really good, if you can pull it off, a really good disguise. No one would, you come out with two arms.
They did show him without a shirt at one point.
Oh, okay. Damn, that's pretty damning there.
Yeah, as far as the tying it up behind the back and putting a shirt on over it, that'd be a rough one. But
yeah, okay, fair enough there. So, but the app, I don't know. They do just look strangely like they're on the same medicine.
They feel like they serve similar purposes when it comes to Bob's whim.
Yes,
like before Mike
Silver Surfer
Bob, or left Bob.
Yes, I see. It's a
He
Galactus
been
and Silver Surfer relationship. Bob is Galactus, and Mike was Silver Surfer. Here you go, Bob. Here's your next meal. You go freaky with them. I give
Go
them
nuts.
to you. But yes, now Wyndham is Silver Surfer. A little, maybe. Or
Allegedly, maybe.
It feels. I don't know. I don't know. The medicine is interesting though. That explicitly they did say that Wyndham is on the same shit. So that's.
Yeah, Wyndham got treated for the same shit, which does indicate a presence. It certainly could. That he could have allowed to fully take over at this point. I don't know. But that was the end of the episode, and kind of brings us even closer to the end. Only 3 episodes left in season 2 of Twin Peaks. Can't believe we are that close to the end. It's crazy. You're gonna lose your mind here in a couple weeks. It's gonna be wonderful.
Yes.
But
yes, I am.
Yeah. I'm going to do some plugs here. We'll be back next week with Season 2, Episode 20, which is crazy. Season 2, Episode 20. We've been doing this for like a little over 6 months, and that blows my mind. But
that is actually September. It is the last month. Oh my god, that's the break. Yeah. September 1st.
Yeah.
Wow. This
Wild.
Huh.
But so we'll be back with Season 2, Episode 20. We'll be back with 21 and 22, and then Fire Walk With Me and The Missing Pieces, and I cannot wait for those either. It's going to be a lot of fun these next few weeks, and then we'll be back with the return after that. We've also got a movie podcast called The Cinementalists, Cinementalists, and that is that's our movie show. Like I said, we're doing Cinema Surprise right now, where every week me and Joe alternate picking a movie for one or the other, and we announce it at the end of each episode. Last Friday we covered Close Encounters of the Third Kind. This Friday we are covering The Phoenician Scheme, and at the end of that episode, Joe will announce what we are discussing next week. So you oughta come through and check it out with us. Phoenician Scheme is available to stream on Peacock and available on video on demand and physically at this point. So if you can watch it, you should watch it, and then you should listen to us talk about it on The Cinementalists. We've covered every Wes Anderson movie before. Feels right that we keep that train going. So Cinementalists, that's our movie show. Go ahead and check that out. We've also got Geek With Me. Geek With Me, we are currently about to continue our coverage of Alien Earth and Peacemaker Season 2. It's a great thing we've got going right now. I believe the second episode in the series on Alien Earth comes out this week. We're doing them 2 at a time. So we did episodes 1 and 2 a couple weeks ago. I think we'll do episodes 3 and 4 this week. And we'll do episodes 5 and 6 in a couple weeks. Meanwhile, we're alternating that with Peacemaker every other week. So we're having a fun time. It's going well. I'm very satisfied with it. But, I think with that, that's the size of it. I also do a lot of writing. Check out my Substack. Look up Colton Robertson. Look up Cinementalists as well. And you'll find me there. So leave a 5-star rating review and subscribe and keep coming back, baby. I would appreciate it greatly. I was Colton Robertson. I was joined by Joseph George. Thank you very much, homie.
Oh, thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure to be here, homie.
Oh, and it's always a pleasure to have you. And remember, fix your hearts or die.